What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto Reviews, and in this video we'll do a full review on a new project launching very soon. If you watch this video you probably already know it, and if you don't, this is definitely a video you need to watch because I think this project has a lot of potential. Alright, it's Masa Network, as you can see on the screen. I'll try to quickly go over everything, but I'll try to tell you everything you need to know as well. Alright, and I'll tell you the things I like, I'll tell you the things I don't like that much. In general, before we get into that, I do want to ask you to subscribe to this channel if you're interested in new cryptos with potential, crypto gems, etc. You can just look at the last couple of videos and I'll post more of that during the entire bull market and what kind of market we are in right now. I think it's very valuable, but that's in the end, it's up to you. All right, so it's your decision. I would appreciate it. But let's get right into it. So I wanted to start off just with a quick summary of why I like it. I mean, if you don't have time, if you don't just want to know quickly why I like this project and why I wanted to make a video on that, it's several reasons. First of all, it's launching via Coinlist, which has previously had great listings, like a lot of projects that launched via Coinlist did very well. So I think that's very positive. Another positive thing I think is that it has some amazing backing by parties like Digital Currency Group and GSR. And GSR is also known historically sometimes to create some bullish moves for their coins. Let's keep it at that. And then apart from that, it's a new coin in bullish market circumstances. Those can perform very well as well. And then lastly, it has ties to two big narratives, and that is DEPIN, so decentralized physical infrastructure networks, and AI. All right, so that's why I like it, but let's get right into it. So let's talk a little bit about what Masa is. So briefly, how they describe themselves is as an open, incentivized, and privacy by default economy for the world's personal data. So it's really a data project, all right? So then obviously I can already hear you thinking, what's it tied to AI? And that lays in one of the use cases. But first I wanted to talk about the things that they are developing and creating to create this whole economy and this whole platform. So that's multiple things they basically have for their infrastructure, because I would say in the end it's in the infrastructure sector. They have a ZK SBT, ZK Oracle, the Masa blockchain, and developer use cases with the application layer. So they're building a lot, and basically what they're building is some sort of a platform, a network with data from mostly users, so mostly people like you and I, but also other businesses and just in general entities, and they allow that data zero knowledge with zero knowledge technology. So you cannot tie the data to individuals. They allow that to be used and but by different use cases. All right, so that's a nice little bridge to get to the use cases, and that's also where we can talk about AI. So there's different use cases. So first of all, just in general, analytics. So it allows partners and businesses to gain a better insight into their analytics and into their statistics with a zero knowledge, which is great, right? You can actually advertise that, like we're analyzing the data, we're analyzing your behavior, but it's all zero knowledge. So we gain something from that, but your privacy is not, and that is really one of the key things that this project is trying to do. Your privacy is not compromised. And then apart from that, also some sort of growth things you can do with that, and AI model training. All right, so AI models like large like LLMs, they need a lot of data, so the neural network can learn from that data to eventually become AI, right? But AI is basically just some sort of an algorithm trained on a lot of data. So the data can also be used for that. That's a potential use case. I mean, in the end, there's a lot of data in the world. And then apart from that, they're also with their own mainnet are developing a ZK data network. So that's basically what it is. Now I spent quite a lot of time on that, so let's focus on some other things that matter as well, which is how it's being used right now. Here you can see the unique wallets that's growing, and I would even say it's growing exponentially, especially if you look at the total Masa Network unique events. So that's claiming, that's trading, that's farming, that's adding liquidity, bridging, logging in, and you can see that has absolutely skyrocketed basically since the middle of January. So their products and what they're trying to build actually is gaining some traction as well, which is great to see. In crypto, that doesn't always matter, but still, I mean, if they do have it, that's always a plus compared to projects that don't have it. And then lastly, because I think we went over everything, I think you now need everything you need. You now know everything you need to know regarding Masa Network, and whether it's a great project or not, that's up to you. My opinion is that it is. Apart from that, the tokenomics I think is a little bit less positive, with, if this is correct, over 51% going to the private sale and the core team. Now, I am not sure, I mean, these tokenomics, I should have looked for some sort of an updated version, but in the end, like 26% almost to the core team, I think is a lot. And to the private sale, I think that's the seed and the pre-seed rounds, all right? Because I cannot find it anywhere else. And if it's in the other, then still, I mean, if 40% of the tokens go to the team and the investors, I would still say that that's a lot. So the tokenomics, I think, are not ideal. But even with these tokenomics, I still do think that this project has a very good chance at being a success. All right, so that's what you need to know. That's a quick review. If you still do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you think it's valuable. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.